Welcome back to 80 Days. I'm your host, City. Today we are continuing where we left off. Now, before we get started, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell button in order to support this video and the channel. Without further ado, let's get started. We are in, Kabul, I believe. And we're trying to go east. We don't want to go through India if we can avoid it. We may have no choice. See, because we're at Kabul. We're Agra. We're Agra? We're at Kabul. Yeah, we don't know where to go if we just go straight east. If we go to Delhi, we might go to Agra. We'll have to see. Okay, let's go to the market. Chittagong, I don't know where that is. Urban Traveler. Air Traveler. We're not going to whatever. Let's do field glasses instead. We might do the Chittagong thing. We'll have to see first. So I don't really know where it is. Negotiate times of airship journeys. Good. I want to go by airship. As we explored the city, we were rather unceremoniously seized by a score of British infantry and marched along the walls of Kabul, up the mountain ridge and to the fortress of Belahissir. Sir Fogg protested our treatment, and I joined my voice to his. Yeah, you gotta speak up, but come on. He's literally British. He's being stopped by the British. Doesn't make sense. To as though my outraged tones rather outmatched his calm ones. We were rather presented to small bespectacled gentlemen in a palatial office, which looked rather like a court, despite the piles of books and surveyor's equipment littering the floor. He gave us a glance over his spectacle rims. I am Mr. Smythe, second assistant political officer to the British mission here. I do not have the pleasure of your acquaintance. I glanced at my master. Let him take charge a little bit. He straightened his cuffs. The otherwise looked as though he might have been out for a mid-morning stroll and had wandered by nearest happenstance into an Afghan palace fort. I am Mr. Phileas Fogg, and this is my valet, Pasep. I am a subject of Her Majesty, and passing through Kabul with no small urgency. Urgency, the political officer's eyes flashed behind his lenses. Pray expand a little upon the nature of this urgency, Mr. Fogg. I do not like his tone, he had the measure of my cool-eyed master. Yeah, that was much was certain. Sir Fogg was not used to being on the other side of the interrogation table, and I felt rather protective of him as Sir Fogg explained his wager and our resultant breakneck trip around the world. I could see Smythe growing more cynical, more astonished with each word. Finally, he took off his glasses and tapped them on the table. Were you Russian or Persian spies? He said musically. You would have had a more plausible story. I could not, in all honesty, disagree. With my master's ongoing willingness to risk life, limb, valet, For a bet seemed to me the height of nonsense. Okay, I don't mean it like that. I did not keep my thoughts from my face either, as I saw Sir Fogg's cold glance in my direction. Sir Spice's eyebrow raised, in an eerie mirroring my master's expression, and then he cleared his throat. A friend of mine is traveling to Omsk. I'd consider it a great favor if you accompanied her. Omsk is quite far, I hedged. Yes, but at Omsk you can catch the Trans-Siberian Express all the way to Ursursk, or change at Karamanskaya for Beijing. He explained. Think on it. He dismissed us, return his papers at a second glance. Quite a commanding fellow from your second assistant political officer. Relations with Fogg's deteriorated. Oh jeez, I don't want to go there. Let's explore. I walked the streets while discovering possibilities for how we might progress. Was there anything you want to sell? Yeah, we don't care about that set anymore. Depart. Guess we're going east. We'll stay along the top then. Go to Agra. 2 days. No charge tomorrow. It'll cost $100. Well, 8 a.m. Okay. I don't think this will work. There's what's getting to me upon the bank, I fear, he declared. I regarded the manager. Did the bank last time. From the bank, we entered. A well-dressed, calm gentleman who greeted us with charming professionalism. You want to make a withdrawal? The manager said. You may have to wait a day or two. We cannot afford even a single day. I declared. We stepped out of the bank. A clear situation is not desperate, my master declared. Onwards. So we already decided where we're going. So we need to take a rest. Hotel. As night fell, I washed Tucker linen, read a few errands, and went out to explore a little. So I ran a few errands, earning £100, as well as learning from him that some buyers will pay well for top mats in Calcutta. Most intriguing. We got £100, it's good. Depart. Let's go. Because we gotta hire extra space. And there's gonna uncomfortable conditions. We got the gentleman traveler. So we're good. We're going east. We had a mechanical palanquin for the journey and clambered aboard. Converse. What is your wish, master? Conversation about Agra. I've heard that Agra walks from place to place. Is that not remarkable? Singapore? No, we're not going to Singapore. I must consider a better wallet. We have enough for the moment, I believe. Discover anything good about Singapore? Merchants in Yokohama, that's Japan, will pay fantastic amounts for sheets of tin from Singapore. We ain't going that way, hell no. Just a long way.